lovely friends. Hello my lovely friends, welcome to my channel, or if this is your first time here, my name is Melissa or Missa. Welcome, subscribe. Today, as you can see by the title, I'm doing makeup on my face with every product. It's going to be £5 or less. Like, my full face won't cost £5 because I think that would be impossible, but £5 or less for each individual product, and we're just going to go full glam. I want to go drama, I want to go fun, I want to go cool toned, and I just want to look good at the end of this. I kind of have something in mind, we'll see where it goes. But yeah, I might just jump in it. I am going to start with my Revolution Conceal and Define. This is the super size, but if you don't buy the super size, it's less than £5. I think this is like £7, and I don't feel like it's cheating because this is just a larger size, whereas, yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna let myself away with it. If I had a smaller one, I would use that. So I don't like this for primer. I'm quite attached to my MAC paint pot as my primer, but that's a little bit out of the budget. It's just a bit too moist to be my primer. I've got too much of like creasy eyes. I've also already got my brows on, and I added them up, like all the products that I used. My brows would have cost me £80. So brows aren't included in this, and I had to moisturize because when I look through my moisturizers and primers, I have nothing that would be under a £5, which is really quite shocking. So I've already moisturized. I haven't primed though, we're just not going to go with primer. Yeah, this was actually more of a struggle than I thought it was going to be. I thought I'd be able to do this video very easily, but prices are rising in the drugstore, I think, as well. Like, my setting spray that I wanted to use definitely used to be £4.99. It's now £5.99. Which is really irritating. Anyway, I think we should just do a big smoked out dramatic thing. And I'm going to use greys and blacks. I have my beloved Technic matte eyeshadow. A few of you bought this and then said it's not the same. They've got a matte version and a version that has shimmers in it. Mine is the matte, which is the best. I got this on Amazon. It was £2. I will link everything below. This blows my little mind every single time I use it. And then the other day in Primark, I was there with Kelly, my friend Kelly and Izzy, and Kelly pretty much forced me to buy this. This is the Colour Grid eyeshadow palette. They've got a bunch of these. This one's obviously the grey one. I think this was £3.50. Doesn't say it on it. I'm pretty sure it was £3.50. So even like together, these are just over a £5. So yeah, let's get this party started. I might, should I? No. Should I? No. I was gonna say I'm gonna set my eyelids, but actually I'm not. What I might do is just bring you in a pinch. Oh, today is, what is it? It's Monday the 17th, and I still don't have my Be Perfect Tahiti palette. I'm just gutted. It's like my greatest joy in life is putting up videos really promptly, and I can't do that now, and it's really annoying. So anyway, I am gonna grab my Technic and go for the deepest color. It's not quite black, but it's a very deep grey. I don't know if I will dip into the Primark one, but we'll see how it goes. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I want to add some glitter somewhere, because it's me. And I do have a gorgeous glitter that would be under, well under £5. I think I did like a whole video on this £2 Technic palette on my channel. I'll try and link it. I always forget to link things because it's just a boring stage of editing and uploading, but yeah, I think I did a whole video on it. And I'm baffled. I mean, look at it. This cost me £2. Very sexy already. Just like me normally. Just, you wanna pop that just on this outer portion of my eye. Portion is another word I really don't like. Honestly, this palette is just as pigmented as like any high-end palette I've tried. I was in Semi-Kim the other day for the first time in years, and they've got like a big Technic palette, but it's like a nude matte one, and I am quite tempted to buy it even though nude mattes aren't my thing, just to see like if it's any good. Anyway, I'm gonna blend this out. I need to stop flipping and flabbing so much. I'm gonna use this like lighter one and just blend this. A wee pinch. Blends like an utter dream. If this video was everything under £6, I would have had so many more options, because quite a lot of my like good stuff or stuff that I really like and reach for is £5.99. And I was looking online at all the prices and I was like, oh well, I mean Superdrug's got 3 for 2, so technically it would be £5. I mean trying to like justify it, but I am trying to be good and do things that are full price £5, not in a sale. I can't get over how good this palette is. I'll probably say it a billion times in this video. I'm gonna go in with this much paler one. It's very kick-uppy, very fallout-y. It's not the best in terms of that. This concealer is not good as a primer on me, as you can see. But kick up and fallout are no issue when I'm getting pigment like this, and this, you know, I don't have my cremated anymore, so I'm very glad I have this to make all my cool tone dreams come true. Look at it, I'm going to actually take a tiny bit of this darker one. Yes, greys are so easy to blend out. I don't think any of my brushes would be under a £5, so I'll not really be listing them. But if you want a good, very cheap brush set, Jessup brushes on Amazon are the ones I always recommend. They're £15, but you get 15 brushes, so they're absolutely amazing. Like seriously, I put like no effort into this so far. And it's all really blended. I mean, not perfect, obviously, but if I was using like real bright colours, this would take me like 4 times longer. I think I'll just go back through all my shades and just deepen it up quickly, like on speed, because Teresa, my lovely friend Teresa, has just uploaded her video and I want to watch it while I do this, so I'll just like go through all my stages again, deepen it up, and then we'll come back and like make it more fun. Okay, sorry Teresa, I've had to pause you. I'm just going to take a bit of my Cellular on a cotton bud because I want to get rid of quite a lot of this. I guess I'm doing a cut crease, but I'm not really. Ooh, this makeup is going to match the weather outside after the highs of our gorgeous, what are they called? Heat waves. My goodness, it's miserable here. Because I'm going to be using really light colours, I don't really want all this build up in the way. Oh, I have the best glitter for this that I've just thought about. And that's what we're going to use. What am I going to do? I need to go back in with a bit of concealer, I guess. Smoosh a bit of this concealer on. I'm not going to do like a proper cut crease, because I'm just being a bit lazy today. I think it's the weather. I think there's just something in the air. And then what I'm going to do is set that in place with the palest shade in this palette. It's not quite white, it's kind of like an off-white, like a creamy white. Oof, creamy's not a great word, is it? But I'm going to be covering this up, I think. And I don't really care if this is getting a bit messy, because I'm going to have to do so much blending anyway. I mean, look though. Seriously, I don't know how. This palette is so good. Maybe greys and black and things like that are just really easy to make and cheap, and that's how such a cheap palette could perform so well, but maybe I've just found like a diamond in the rough. So what other glitter could I possibly use in my collection? Glam Crystals, these are $2.99. They're fantastic. I can't say enough good things about them. Let me get that concealer off the back of my hand, because knowing me, I'll like rub it on my black jumper. That's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that looks so much prettier than I actually thought it was gonna look. Holy macaroni. Yeah, if you're in America, I think you'll really struggle to get these liners. And that really sucks for you, because oh my goodness, they are fantastic. They're like dupes of Urban Decay heavy metal liners, that kind of thing. They're just very, very affordable for me. I know that's subjective. Glitter liners from the drugstore, and I think that's not a product that you see a lot. I love it because it's keeping that real like grey coolness going on. If you have this shade, seriously put it over a light base and just watch the magic happen. Oh, I have to say that is so stunning. Like, I feel like when I do a close-up you'll see it better. I might dip into my thing now, my Primark one, and just grab maybe this like deeper metallic, just to like start blending. The edge glitter is hard to blend, but just to kind of give the illusion of a little bit more blendiness. I feel like I would need to use this palette on its own to really test its quality. And I think I'll fix that, don't worry, that looks terrible. I think I'll just like run the deepest matte just along my lash line, just so that kind of looks like I've got a bit of liner on. What's that blob there? That's really annoying. And then I'll take maybe that deepest metallic in here. I did swatch this on my arm and it really wasn't too shabby. So my battery's about to die. I feel like that's enough for the eyes just now. I will change the battery, clean up any fallout, and then we'll come back and focus on skin. And I want to be glowing and lovely, so we'll see if we can make that happen with a really matte foundation that I had to use, because a lot of my foundations are not mega cheap. So I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution matte base foundation, shade 6.5. This is a good one. I really like it. I'm not complaining that I have to use it. I didn't realise the other ones were so much more pricey. Like 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Why is this not coming out? That looks real pale, doesn't it? Oh gosh. I don't really want to be so outrageously pale today. Nothing is going right. If you had seen me yesterday, you would have... Why are... It's like poo. If you'd seen me yesterday, you would have been baffled. This is shade 5. I'm going to be wearing a lot of foundation, by the way. Not really intentionally, but because these were not wanting to squeeze out. Get rid of that. But hey, I'm a cake face anyway, so it's fine. But this is a really good foundation, very full coverage, very lovely. Don't wear as much as I'm wearing. You don't need this much. I don't need this much. Nobody needs this much. Whatever. Do you know what? I'll be having a shower in a couple of hours and it'll be wiped off. So it'll be fine. Sometimes I put on really pale foundation, so like it's totally fine. Because like once I do everything else, it matches. And other times I put it on and I'm like, why are people subscribed to me when I wear a foundation that is 47,002 shades, too light for me? I don't wish to discuss how ghostly I look, okay? Well, not. I'm getting cream contour with LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is definitely... What's happening with squeezy things today? This is definitely under a $5. And it's very good. I've used it for many years. It has remained a staple. It's obviously a concealer, but it does a fabulous job of cream contouring. I think I said it in a recent video, I think it was a Carly Bible video I watched where she used this as a cream contour, and she still does, I'm pretty sure. And that's what got me onto it, and wham bam, it's so good. I just want to go full glam, which is why I'm cream contouring my nose. Usually I don't cream contour the nose, but whatever. I have nothing else to do today. I've been at the post office. I can't face going for groceries, so I'm just gonna have to starve tonight. So I'm just gonna get clarity. I don't know what it is. I was speaking with a couple of sausages last night. We were watching Elena's live, and I don't want to name names, but a couple of people were saying they were just, you know, especially anxious at the moment, and I'm finding that too. And very especially depressed at the moment, and I don't know why. I need to have an appointment with somebody for help. Oh dear. Anyway, makeup. This is great. It blends out like a dream, and this foundation is real full coverage. It's quite matte. I would still set it. I'm still going to set it. But some of you may choose not to set this foundation because of its matte finish. I'm not great at those contours, so if you are new here and you're like, wow, that's so bad, then join the back of the queue to tell me that, because I'm not good at it. And we'll go back with the same concealer. Again, technically it's under £5. I've just got a large size. This is not a favourite at all. This is shade C3, by the way. Not a favourite, but it's fine, it'll do the job. And if someone could stop rolling bins around outside, that would make me happier than I am. By the way, that was medium bisque. That's the like real good shade for my skin tone. For the contouring. Oh man, that is looking nice, but then remember my skin looks pretty much perfect because of my very full coverage foundation, because I probably put on enough for realistically 4 applications. So my skin looks insane. Also, my skin is looking really good recently because when I was at Teresa's, she had put aside a few lovely bits for me. I think she bought a cosmetics box a while ago and I completely forgotten, and she said she was going to give me a few of the bits that she knew I really wanted, and one of them was the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, which I'll try in another video. That could not go in this video. And the other one was the Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleeping Mask. Not far, it was my chair. Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. I have never ever ever used skincare that has such immediate results for me. My skin is literally 10 times better in the course of 7 days of wearing that every night. It's smoother, it's brighter, makeup looks better on top of it. I feel so much more confident without any makeup on if I'm just running errands. I cannot recommend it enough. It's so expensive. I wouldn't probably have taken the plunge because of the price, but thankfully Teresa gave it to me, and now I know I'll repurchase it even for £41, but still I know that's going to be tempting now for some people because I've said that, but I get it, it's so expensive. Anyway, that is besides the point. I had a look and this I Heart Revolution peach setting powder is £5, and I'm really happy because I want to play with this more anyway, and I'm pretty sure I really like it, so I will use it a couple of times. I'm going to bake with it, and then I'll use, I have another powder, but I think I might just put this all over my face actually, because I've got my skin finish that I want to use as well, and I don't want to put on heaps and heaps and heaps of different powders. So I'm just baking with this. It's a nice powder. It smells nice, bakes well. I could put that on like your Tinder profile. Smells nice, bakes well. Hopefully Robert Welsh does not see this. This is not his style. I did a dream the other night that Robert Welsh did my makeup on my channel, like for my channel, and it was the best thing ever. So Robert, can we make that happen? I love you. We have very different styles. All of my audience loves you. Speak to me, Robert. What am I doing? Why am I baking everywhere? Right, I'll put this in a big fat brush. I Kind of gone back to my BH Studio Pro number 2. Just kind of rediscovered it after washing all my brushes, and really nice brush. Yeah, I'll just use this peach all over my face, just saving money. We don't need to introduce a second powder. It's done a real nice job. But I am very matte. So, Revolution Skin Finish. This is a $5. Thank goodness. If it was $5.99 or something, I'd be gutted I couldn't use it. But if you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you'll have heard about this. I'm just going to use my same brush. This one's in Opalescent. It's my preferred shade. I do have Luminescent, which would be good if you were even paler than me. So there's a lovely glow to the old skin. And I'm quite packing it on, to be honest. The only setting spray in my collection that's under £5 or less is the e.l.f. Illuminating Misting Set. I've never used this before, but it been sent to me in PR. And this is what we're going to have to use. My collection one, like I was saying, is now £5.99. It 1000% used to be £5. Okay, that has a slightly aggressive mister on it, but... Why have I put a lot on tonight? But it's not like blobby. Who remembers Mr. Blobby? Thankfully Kerry got me this very handy fan, which I use literally every single day. Not only for makeup application, but when I'm lying in bed and I'm too hot, or trying to dry my nails faster. Kerry, I think this is one of the most practical things I've ever received from anyone, so thank you again. I'll link one down below in the description. You know what, that setting spray is pretty nice. I think my skin looks really good. I look makeup-y AF, but that is my style. My jumper is wet, my hair is wet. But we'll come back to that later. I cut my hair the other day. I think I said that in a different video. Hold on, I'm thirsty. Contour. What have I got? Oh, so I have my Essence Contour Kit, which is like £3.50. I use that in every single video. In fact, I might use that on my nose. There we go. I can still use it. But I thought I would use my e.l.f. St. Lucia. One side is bronzer, and then this side I think this is marketed as like blush and bronze or something, but it's not. Like for me, it's a contour and a bronze. So I'm going to use this matte side. This side has a little bit of sparkle in it. I mean, my skin looks heavy, like it doesn't look in any way natural, but I think my skin does look good. Like I would go out to a real nice like bar or something, you know, somewhere that's like dimly lit, and I would just look glorious sitting in the corner. Sometimes I have quite a high opinion of myself, and other times I would quite like it if literally nobody on the planet knew my name or looked at me. Yeah, this is nice. It's slightly more warm toned than I would usually go for, but it does the job. I'll use my Essence though, the lighter shade, for my nose. As you can see, hit pan on both sides. Welcome, boy racers. A bit more under here, a bit here. It's just such a wonderful nose shade for me. I might use that as the bronzer for today, just to like keep on the path of like not spending heaps of money. But I picked this one to use my MUA Bronzed, which I really like. It's only £2.50, but I think I might as well use this and then get use out of both sides. So it does have quite a lot of glitter in it, but I feel like once you like blend it, the glitter flakes disappear. Not flakes, but glitter particles. And it just leaves you with a nice bronzed glow. And it's a really pretty shade for pale skin. This is St. Lucia, this jewel. There is another one, I can't remember the name of it. I think that this is the shade, like the shade that I'm using right now is a bronzer, is what they market as a blush. For me, it's a bronzer. Highlight. Again, I really struggled to find very under £5 ones. I don't know where the very was going, but I do have my Makeup Obsession Mega Honey and Mega Lightning I'm gonna have to mix them together because Mega Lightning's too light, Mega Honey's too dark. What can you do? You just mix them. Or like, I'll try Mega Lightning, but like try and get that gold fleck in it. We'll see. These are really nice. I think these are £3. I was gonna say they're a £5. I think they're £3 each. Although the way prices are rising in the drugstore, these are probably like £80 by now. Seriously, aren't we glad our wages and everyone's benefits and things are rising as fast as the prices? Yeah, I mean, for £3, what can I say? They're great. £3, how can they even sell this for £3? I know some companies make things that do sell at a loss just because their other stuff sells at such a profit. But I don't know, like, do you think that's the case here? I think that works well. That's again just Mega Lightning. I didn't even bother with Mega Honey. I quite like going in with my finger these days. That's what she said. Okay, blush. I've got a great one. It's super cheap. Essence Blush Light, well, Blush Lighter. Gradient Powder Blush. This is in the shade Peachy Dawn. This is nice. I'm hitting the peachy side more. I think I've used this once on my channel. It's new to me. I got it after my blush declutter and I was like, I need more blushes. I don't have enough blush. Yeah, it's super glowy. Melts into your highlighter. Very pretty. I'm kind of dabbling more on the lighter side, I guess. So I don't want a very blush heavy look. I'm going to use my Barry M black waterproof liner. This is my favourite drugstore one. It's quite short because I've used it so much. I don't know how much this is, but it must be under a £5, right? I wouldn't have bought it if it was over a £5. It's very pigmented. My favourite is Milani, the black one, because that's just nuts. This is almost identically as good as that. And then I'll just, yeah, use my little Technic blender out a pinch. That's fine, isn't it? Yeah, I'll put it on a lash in a sec. What can I use my favourite nude right now, or is it like just over a £5? Let me Google it. $4.99 on Look Fantastic, $4.75 on Beauty Bay. Ba-bam! Wet n Wild Nudie Patootie. This is like, I was gonna declutter this and I'm so glad I didn't. This is like a really weird cool toned nude. I wear it all the time. I think I've told quite a few people that they need to go and buy it. And for this price, come on! There's like no warmth to it, but it's also not grey. So it doesn't make you look ill. I'm so obsessed with this colour. I can't stop wearing it. I'll use MUA Fantasy Lip Liner. These are like £2, £1.50. I do just want to tidy up the edges. And this is like a really pale nude. It's even paler than this. I'll just tidy up and overline. And then go back in. These lip liners really are amazing. Like, how awesome is that colour? I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I think it is just like a little bit special from the drugstore to have such a cool, like literally cool, but also super cool colour. I never get my lips even. Right, a bit more setting spray. Get my fan at the ready because I'm going to drench myself. Okay, I'll go put lashes on. That will be done. And look at that. Fallout. Black fallout. Anyway, I'll get rid of it. No need to panic. Okay, so that is my makeup completely finished off. I'm pretty happy with it. I feel very made up. I feel very makeup-y. It's what I like, you know? Ignore the hair. I'm just amazingly impressed with literally everything I used. Was great, to be honest. I mean, it's why I've got it, because I don't really keep makeup that I don't like anymore. The eyes, that's a £2 palette, that's a $2.99 glitter. Just look at them, they are so stunning. Together, especially, like, made in heaven. and the price point, wow. So yeah, I just think, as we all know really at this point, cheap makeup, like makeup under a fire, which I would consider cheap, it works wonders. It works absolutely wonders. If you're going to buy one thing, buy the skin finish or the Technic palette, or buy both, £7. Great deal. Oh, and the glitter. Buy all of them, £10. Done. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I put up 3 videos a week, and actually it's my 4, because I do a collab every Sunday morning with Teresa and Elena. Their channels will be linked down below. And yeah, I'm gonna piss off, wipe this all off immediately, which seems like a waste, but it's what I do, and I hope I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!